Thank you. Thank you.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel like it's been such a long time since I made a YouTube video. And today I do want to talk about what happened in Iowa, where all the Republicans had a vote for them and the candidates that were up there, like Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, Vivek, and then obviously Trump. And of course, we already know it was a huge win for Trump in Iowa. It's obvious that people really, 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 really want Trump. He had he got basically most of the counties and everything. Sadly, Vivek was in fourth place, which is really sad. Nikki Haley was in third, which I'm like, who the fuck is voting for Nikki Haley? Why the fuck would you even vote for Nikki Haley? She's a con artist. And then of course people voted for Ron DeSantis, which I understand why they want to vote for Ron DeSantis. But I have a lot of thoughts about the drama that went on with Vivek and Trump, and my thoughts on the rightist influencers as a whole, as I was looking at all the drama that was unfolding about Vivek and him taking a photo with these supporters of his, and it was a shirt that says "Save Trump, vote for Vivek." And let me tell you, looking at everyone literally going to a frenzy. One day they are the most hateful, they despise Vivek. They're Team Trump all the way, which is fine. You should be whatever you want to be, you know what I mean? And then the next day they all love Vivek again. It's just I'm just so sick of the dumb bullshit and the idol worship that these people do in the political right-leaning side when it comes to Trump. And I have no issue with people, if you love Trump so much and you want to worship his asshole, do it. I don't care. You can worship a politician all you want. I would never worship a politician ever. You have to be fucking stupid to even worship a fucking politician. I don't understand you people. And I have a lot of notes and stuff like that on my tablet right here that I want to go over, because the tweet that Vivek was standing in that photo with the supporters of his, Trump made a statement on True Social, and I really found it to be so grimy and honestly dishonest, because honestly I'm really about to put all of you bitches in your place, and you're gonna get mad at me, and I don't give a fuck. So Donald J. Trump on True Social, he says Vivek started his campaign as a great supporter, and he's always been a great supporter of Trump. Vivek has always defended Trump. Vivek literally took himself off ballots in states that were going after Trump, and taking him off the ballot. So he is a diehard MAGA Trump cucker. And and that's fine. If he believes in his vision and believes that he is America first, I can stand by it. But I also have some thoughts on that too. Yeah, so he said Vivek started his campaign as a great supporter, the best president in generations, which Vivek has said, etc. Unfortunately, now all he does is disguise his support in the form of deceitful campaign tricks. Very sly, but a vote for Vivek is a vote for the other side. I don't believe that. Don't get duped by this. Vote for Trump. Don't waste your vote. Vivek is not MAGA. What? The Biden indictment against his political opponent will never be allowed in this country. They are already beginning to fall MAGA. Here's my thing with that. I just want to dissect this because, first of all, this is a campaign. Vivek was running against Trump, and he made a really good statement with this woman that came up to him and was explaining her grievances on like the issues with America, how fearful she is for America, because America is not in a great place right now. We all know this. It's like duh. And you know, Vivek had a very powerful statement for her, and to be honest, I truly agree. I really agree with him with the statement that he said, and I honestly I want to watch it with you guys.
We'll stop at nothing, but we're not going to let him get away with it. I've got fresh legs. I'm not wounded. They're not going to let this man do it.
You know, when you
This
say
is why.
that made me chill. Because I'm scared.
Because you think it's false, because you think it's true.
I think it's true. I think they will stop it. Nothing to stop them. Stop Trump.
It's sad, but it's the truth. It's the sad, but it's the truth. So I'm asking you to do your part, and we're going to.
You know, when I
We can do this. We can do this.
They say, how do you feel about the United States? And I say, I'm worried and I'm fearful.
Might have the in this country.
But we're losing it.
We're losing it. It pains me to hear that.
We need people like you.
It's true.
Vibrant.
And that's what our founding fathers were.
Yes.
It's 1776 Romans. I want to support that I will caucus.
And I get emotional.
I'm emotional.
I love him.
I need your support. To do this, I'm going to do my part.
Okay, you're picking at my shell. You are. But, you know, I've got
It's about this country. It's about this country. You want to save Trump and vote for me? I'm telling you that. You have to vote for Trump. You're sending him. But you're sending him to his own demise. You're falling into the trap that not only a country's falling, but he's falling. You want to save Trump and vote for me? I need your support. The outcomes.
That's a good argument.
It's not an argument.
She said that's a good argument.
Do the right thing for this country. That's what it is.
I will consider it.
Thank you.
It's so true. Like, oh my god, and everyone gets so angry. Like, I love that statement because honestly, it gave me chills too. Because it's like, it's true. Like, I feel like everyone is so stuck in 2016. Like, I really truly do feel like that. The ball game has changed, you guys. Like, I really feel like the ball game has changed. I feel like they'll do everything in their fucking power to not get Trump into office ever again, because they do not want this country to be great. They do not want this country. They don't want no one in office to put America first, because it goes against their best interest to have more power and control over us and to literally depopulate us. Don't make me get into it, because like don't make me get into it, because I'm not in the mood right now. But I love Vivek so much, and despite all the things that people say, oh my god, he got made from George Soros' brother, it was like scholarship. Like, shut the fuck up. We already know about all this shit, okay? He debunked all that shit. I'm not even gonna go through all that, okay? It's like if you're smart and you go and like look at like the do some research, you'll see that he's a good guy. Like, he's not as bad as like Nikki Haley or Ron DeSantis. Like, he's actually America first. And I'm just so sick of people, like, everyone got so mad at him for saying that, but it's the truth. Like, look what's going on. Look what they tried to do to Trump, like, a few weeks ago. And they're still doing it. They're trying to get him off the fucking ballot. Like, how do you not see that they are going to do anything in their fucking power to not let this man win? Despite him, like, actually he had, like, 89%, I think, voted for him in Iowa, which is amazing. Good, kudos to him. Like, it's great. But there is like something that it's a different fucking ball game, and I feel like everyone thinks they're in the fucking 2016 all over again. It's like, it's not 2016, it's a different fucking ball game. No one in Congress, I have yet seen anyone in the GOP, the right wingers in fucking Congress, is making sure they're doing everything they fucking can to literally make this election an actual fair election. Like, a actual fair fucking election. Like, the Democrats, the leftists, they do whatever they can to fucking cheat and to fucking, fuck up, like, use, like, mail-in ballots and all this kind of different stuff to, like, get more votes and cheat. Like, it's just, I have no faith in anyone, okay? And this is just a rant. Like, I'm not, like, here to, like, give you any statistics or anything like that, like I usually am. This is just my rant on all of this. I just feel like that everyone's stuck in 2016, and the these influencers that worship Trump, they are the most dumbest people I've ever seen in my fucking life, because it's so shitty to me how everyone fucking, like, you know, in their hive mind, they just go crazy, and they fucking like flip shit just because he tells the truth. You don't see what they're doing to Trump right now? Like, they're literally trying to persecute him, literally with all these fucking indictments and everything that we know is false, bitch. And you want to tell me that, like, oh, this is gonna be a fair election? Oh my god, this is gonna be a fair election. Everything's gonna go fine. Like, the majority of the world wants Trump to be in, but do you think that the leftists that's in power want him to go in? You stupid fucking bitch. Like, do you actually think that they're gonna let him do it? Like, I just don't believe it. It's just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to see with my own fucking eyes, bitch. That's how it's getting, because nothing is fair in this fucking country anymore. We are, like, these people are commie as fuck. They'll do anything in their fucking power to stop you from even letting you speak on anything in this fucking country that is not going for their narrative. And we already know this. So if we can't even speak about a fucking secular country in this fucking country, which we live in, America, which we have the First Amendment right, you think that they won't, which Trump is for, don't even get me started. You don't think that they will do everything in their fucking power to stop him from getting that fucking for fucking winning the presidency again? You stupid fuck. Like, are you dumb? Like, I just don't believe it. Unless they're doing all this stuff for charade and they actually want him to be president. That's why he's getting so much support, and it is a way to like get him back in there just to convince their agenda even more. I mean, let's not lie, okay? Because, like, he talks about how Vivek is not MAGA first. It's like, it wasn't MAGA first for you to fucking do Operation Warp Speed, and has literally destroyed so many people's lives and also killed so many people in this country because of the rush of this fucking vaccine that was not even fucking testing to fucking begin with. So, and Trump is very proud of that. We already know that, right?
Take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms, but I happen to take the vaccine.
So it's just like, how you gonna call someone else not America first, but you literally murdered so many people with this fucking vaccine that you're so proud of, and you are glad to be working with Big Pharma, Bill Gates, all these different types of elitist fucks that want to destroy us and have destroyed so many people's lives. And it's so crazy how Thomas Madison literally just posted this article about, like, so many people have said that they have been, you know, harmed, or someone has died from the juice. And, you know, Trump is still proud of that, of the fact that he rushed this vaccine and has got so many people injected. And I know so many people too that have so many chronic illnesses by literally from that. They didn't have chronic illnesses before they took the juice. And it's just like, how the fuck can anyone say, like, oh, he's America first, but he was the most, like, the biggest vaccine salesman, the biggest fucking vaccine salesman that I've ever seen in my fucking life. When it comes to Trump being, like, so pro-Israel, like, it honestly makes me sick, to the point where, like, he literally wrote down hate speech laws for you guys out there to not be able to speak against, like, a fucking foreign country. And that you can be fined and jailed for that as well in certain states. It's just, I just feel like it goes completely against our American rights. And how can you claim to be MAGA when you are for suppressing free speech? I don't believe that Trump is, like, fully MAGA. Like, if you were, you would be able to be like, we're able to allow these students on college campuses to speak freely, and we can always agree to disagree regardless of what they say. It is not violence to say fucking words, you stupid fucks. And I'm so sick of you dumbass bitches thinking that words are violence. Words are not violence, bitch. Violence is violence. Words are words. There's a fucking complete difference. Just because you feel like you feel harmed because someone said a word or two to you, that doesn't mean that it was actual harm, okay? And I'm just so sick of this. And that's why I like Vivek, because, like, he's not like that. I like that he posted, like, these like this video talking about how, like, you know, the pro-Palestine people, despite I don't agree with the Western pro-Palestinian world. Like, I don't like the people in the West that are pro-Palestine because they're woke, commie, leftist, stupid. I hate them. But they have a right to fucking speak about the genocide that Israel is literally doing. Like, we cannot sit here and act like that it's not happening in front of your eyes. Like, if it wasn't happening, why so many civilians are being killed within this within like the attack to go against Hamas, when I'm seeing airstrikes being targeted to literal like buildings of these fucking people, these fucking civilians. Like, you have to be fucking blind to not see it. And see, now I'm starting to shake because it's pissing me off, because I'm so sick of y'all fucking bitches being so fucking blind to every goddamn thing. And when I say it, I'm anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Semitic. Well, bitch, fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I don't give a fuck. You can kiss my black ass, okay? How about that? I'm just so sick of this, like, I'm just so sick of these motherfuckers. I'm telling you. The shit that I've been going through, it literally pisses me off. But here's what Vivek said, which I really admire, when Ron DeSantis banned the existence of pro-Palestinian student groups at Florida University. This is what he said. Free speech doesn't just protect the ideas we love, it protects the ideas we hate. The idiotic college pro-Palestine student groups are dead wrong to excuse genocidal attacks against Jews and spout disgusting anti-Semitism. But one of the things that makes us different from Islamic terrorists is we don't silence dissent. It's a shameful political ploy for Ron DeSantis, to ban the existence of pro-Palestinian student groups at Florida universities. It's unconstitutional. And I love it. Like, that is pro-America, okay? That is very pro-America. It's not only just about securing the border, Trump. It's not only about, you know, getting inflation down. It is about our rights, our constitutional rights that we have to fucking protect. And I don't like anyone who goes against that, because I like to talk shit. I like to talk about anyone and everybody, bitch. And if I can't say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I see things out there in the world that are wrong, and I can't fucking say it, but these bitches out here can say everything they want about me. They can say everything they want about me and call me this and call me that, but I can't fucking say something about some fucking foreign country. You got me fucked up, okay? It pisses me off to the point where I want to rip everybody's eyes out. Because it doesn't make sense that we as Americans have to sit here and take this and literally sit on it, because you guys have like some sort of fucking dual loyalty to another fucking foreign country that literally pays you to fucking do this shit to us. And it's fucking sick. And it's not America first, okay? It is America last. And I don't like someone that's America last, but guess what? People love Trump. And I'm just gonna have to eat this up. I really am. And I am gonna vote for Trump. Despite the criticism and stuff like that, I would rather be literally thrown off a cliff before I fucking vote for Biden, or allow Biden to take office again. Like, this was the most insane 4 years I've ever been in my life. Like, before this, I was living a good life. Like, I have more money. Like, taxes is insane. Like, how can you sit there and act like, oh my god, like, we live in a great economy right now? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, so many people are struggling right now. People that I know that have like really good jobs, they're struggling right now. Like, I just don't see how anyone cannot see that this country is falling apart, and they think that illegal immigration is so great. And all these people out here that call me anti-Semitic, they call me a bigot. If you go look at my Instagram, they call me a bigot for talking about illegal immigration. Like, oh, you think illegal immigration's great, right? Yeah, of course you do, you fucking bitch, because you want to displace us. I know what you were trying to do, you disgusting, vile bitch, okay? That's what you are. And I'm sick of it, and I just truly love Vivek, and I think that he does truly want America first. Now, I have seen some people out there talk about how, like, oh, like, isn't this like the great replacement where, like, you want to pay, like, what is he, Indian or whatever like that, before a white president? But it's like, okay, but we have a black president. Like, we can't have an Indian president. It's just whatever. Like, okay, like, I get it. Like, true, but will he be securing the border even more, probably more radicalized, since he's young, vibrant, and actually is determined? I think that he would. I think that he would stop illegal immigration more than Trump would. Because, like, let's not act like that there wasn't, like, illegal immigrants still coming to this country under Trump. There was, but there were also a lot of people also getting deported too. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I kind of feel like I trust Vivek more, you know, especially because he is very pro freedom of speech, very pro for America first. Even with his like, you know, policy on Israel, or he's like, Israel has a right to defend itself. Israel has a right to exist. I truly agree with that. Any country has a right to defend themselves. Any country right now that has been established should have the right to fucking exist. I never said that Israel should not exist. Never have I ever. But what we should not do is try to like act like they're our allies, which are not allies, to literally run our country and to dictate what Americans should do in our country. They should defend themselves against their own, the people that they have conflict with, but also do it in a manner that's in the right direction, and not do it in a genocidal fucking psycho way because you want the Gaza land and you want these people gone because they know what they did. You have created more terrorists. Yes, you have, because you are bombing these fathers' children, their wives, and you are creating more Hamas people. And that's exactly what Vivek has raised a question on as well. It's like, what's the direction? What's the true goal? What's the success after you demolish Hamas? What's going to happen to the people in Gaza?
My concern right now, and as we're having this conversation, it appears imminent that Israel is going to mount a ground invasion into Gaza. I'm concerned that a ground invasion into Gaza without clearly defined objectives is going to be the start of another no-win war that is not good for Israel and not good for the United States. And so one of the things I've been thinking about just in recent days, you hear a lot of histrionics here, a lot of bloodthirsty neocons.
This is what I'm talking about. I like his direction, his stance on that, and that's why I like Vivek, and I'm so sick of everyone going after young, vibrant politicians that are in the right direction. No matter how you try to like scuttle his past and you try to like reshape everything to fit a narrative that you dislike him because you feel like that he's not super duper sucking Trump's dick like enough for you. But I truly do feel like that we should stick together and stop fighting each other and actually find something in someone, because someone that is going to be on the right path for America, because Trump is not going to live forever, bitch. And once Trump is gone and he's dead and he's decrepit, bitch, and he's in the ground, you motherfuckers are not going to have no one on your side, because you act like that he's going to live forever and that he's God. He's not God. He is a human fucking being just like you and I. He is not going to be here forever, so we have to fucking suck it up, find someone else that will take his place in the near fucking future. He's fucking like 70 something years old. Men don't live longer than women. Like, women live longer than men. Like, it's the truth. And in seeing them prop up Nikki Haley, you should fucking be scared right now. You should be fucking scared. And the fact that she's talking like she is literally going to be, like, on the same stage as fucking Joe and Trump when she was in third place in Iowa, that should say so much about it. Like, she already knows something. Like, wake the fuck up, you guys, because it's going to get real, and I feel like a lot of shit is going to go down. The World Economic Forum has come out and talked about how, like, this is going to be a new disease, new pandemic. They've been talking about this since 2018. Wake the fuck up. Everything right now is getting really serious. Get your kids together, too. Like, I get my kids together, too. We already have kids, and stuff like that. It is a lot going on, but my thoughts on Vivek, I think that he is the future of America, and I truly hope that we can all stick together and fight the government, fight the corruption of it, and fight for our rights, and to remain loyal to America and not put a fucking secular foreign country before our country. And that is it. And the people in this fucking country that have dual loyalty to another country. And that is my TED Talk for today. I hate you people so much. Not you guys, not my people that I love. I love you so much for always supporting me, obviously. Thank you so much. And also thank you, Savannah. Thank you everyone that has been in my memberships and stuff like that. Like, I thank you so much. I don't do much of memberships. Memberships right now are just like for extra support. Until I get more and more people to join my membership, I will do more stuff. But 3 people on my membership, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? You have to understand, okay? If you want to unsubscribe, you can. It's okay with me. You support me well enough, and I really appreciate all of you so much. Like, thank you so much. And know that I do love and admire you and adore you, okay? Like, I do. I truly do. And I don't want you to think that I don't. I truly do. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys understand my point of view on this. I am so sick of these fucking rise influencers. They suck. Every single one of them suck. They all bought and paid for. Look at DC Drano. Come on, girl. We already know you have dual loyalty to another country. That's why. Anyways. I can't. I'm done. Bye, you guys.